I grew up overseas. My mom's worried I might end up marrying a foreign guy, so she set me up with a handsome accomplished man from Flodden. She insisted that I return home to get engaged. I came back and started shopping for an engagement dress at a luxury boutique. I selected an off-white strapless gown and decided to try it on. Suddenly, a woman nearby glanced at the dress in my hand and told the saleswoman, "That's a unique design. Let me try it." The saleswoman immediately yanked it out of my hands. I protested indignantly. "Excuse me, I was here first. Don't you understand the principle of first come, first served? Or do you just not care about common decency?" The woman scoffed and retorted, "This dress costs $188,000. Do you really think a broke nobody like you can even afford it? I'm Lucas Goodwin's sister in all but blood. He's the chairman of Goodwin's group. In Flodden, the Goodwin family sets the rules." What a coincidence. Lucas Goodwin was my fiancé. I immediately called him and said, "Hey, your sister in all but blood just stole my engagement dress. Do something about it." The term sister in all but blood implied less than innocent connotations. If Lucas Goodwin failed to give me a proper explanation on that day, I would cancel the engagement banquet. To my surprise, Lucas responded coldly, "Who are you? Since when does a stranger like you get to question my relationship with Vivian?" I was about to tell him that I was his fiancé, but he hung up abruptly. I became angry. How dare he not save my contact information? Meanwhile, Vivian Morrow, who was standing beside me, grinned triumphantly. "You wench, did you really think having Lucas's number makes you special? Keep dreaming." She looked at me with open contempt. "Even the janitors at Goodwin's group dress better than you." I had always preferred simple, comfortable clothes and never cared about brand names. I never thought that would give people a reason to look down on me. What era are you even living in, to think you'd still be judging people by their looks? Lucas must be out of his mind to call you his sister in all but blood. My mood for shopping was ruined. Thanks to her antics, I grabbed the gown and headed straight to the checkout counter. The saleswoman hesitated before saying, "Miss, I'm sorry, but we prioritize our members first." Vivian smirked and slammed her shiny gold membership card onto the counter. "Only people who've spent over $1 million get this card. What's a broke loser like you even doing here?" I was not usually one to pick fights, but on that day, Vivian had really crossed a line. I pulled out a black card and handed it to the saleswoman. I suppressed my anger and said, "Sign me up for a membership, then bag the gown." Vivian glared at the saleswoman and threatened, "The Goodwin's own Flodden, if you sell her that gown today, I'll have luck buy this store out tomorrow." The saleswoman shrank back timidly and said, "Miss, I'm just an employee. I can't risk offending Goodwin's group." Several onlookers turned to me and offered me advice in whispers. "That's Miss Morrow. I've seen her around. Lucas Goodwin spoils her rotten. You should just let it go. The last time someone crossed her, Goodwin's group drove them into bankruptcy. You may have some money, but it's pocket change compared to Goodwin's group. Just apologize to Miss Morrow now and beg her to spare you." Flattered by their words, Vivian's ego swelled like a balloon. "You wench, get on your knees and say, 'I'm a worthless poser, and I'm sorry. Maybe then I'll consider letting you off the hook.'" At 26 years of my life, I had never encountered anyone audacious enough to act so arrogantly in front of me. "Pardon, what did you just ask me to say? What? Are you deaf? Say I'm a worthless poser. I'm sorry. Do I need to spell it out for you?" I smirked. "I heard you. Since you're aware that you're a worthless poser, get out of my sight. Don't waste my time." When Vivian finally realized she was being mocked, she flailed her arms and charged at me. It was laughable to see her trying to attack me. I had a black belt in Taekwondo. Did she really think her flimsy punches would scare me? I sent Vivian crashing to the floor with a single kick. She howled in pain. The onlookers stared at me in horror. "Oh my gosh, did she just do that to Miss Mar?"